What's going on, creatives? In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to steal from already made designs. When I say stealing from already made design, this is what I mean. How to copy from already made design and apply what made the design successful to you to your next project. Now, but listen, for you to be able to copy from already made design, you need to know what makes the design look successful to you before you can do this correctly. So in this tutorial, I have designs I saved during the week, and I'm going to show you guys why this design looks successful to me, so you guys can apply these principles to your next project. So let's start. Okay, so this is the first design I'm going to review in this video, and why this is successful to me is because of the use of light tone and dark tones in the project. And you know, as designers, one of the ways you can surprise your audience is when you are good at doing what they don't expect, and that's what this designer did here with the use of one color, which is the monochromatic color harmony. So we can see the use of green here with different values. Now when I say different values, I'm talking of light tone and dark tones. The same green color is what we have in this project here with different types of value. I'm sure so many of you have seen this effect where you see the repetition of elements like the way we have it here in this project. The reason why most designers do this in their project is to help draw the attention of the viewers to the information that is in the middle of the project. Like I'm talking of this information that we have here. This is not the only color you can use to achieve monochromatic color. The use of monochromatic color harmony is one of the ways that you can make your project look relaxed and calm. So I would advise you to go on the internet and search for images with the monochromatic color harmony. I believe with this, you guys are going to learn how to use monochromatic color harmony in your project. All right, so that's what really made this project look successful to me. And I also like the use of scale on the title. I like the way this designer played with scale here, where we have the small information here, and then we have this bold information here. And I also like part of the repeating of color with the same value on the title. The value of the color we have here is still the same value we have here, and it's still the same value we have here. And see guys, this color here is what we have here on the grass here, and this really made this project look successful. So guys, I would advise you to learn to do this. The color on the sky is what we have on the outfit of the character here. All right, so let's go straight to our next design. Right, so this design is successful to me because of the way we see the use of scale to create drama here. Now I'm sure you guys can see that the name of the magazine is looking bold at the top, and then we now have the title of the magazine with the subtitle, and then the last information that the designer wants people to see. So here the use of hierarchy in this project is balanced. I know so many of you have heard how am I supposed to use hierarchy in my project? I don't really understand how to use it. So I'm going to show you guys the way the designer played with hierarchy here. As human, all right, our brain is programmed to spot the difference in anything new to us. The first thing that will capture our attention in this project is this mosquito image here, and the next thing that is going to draw our attention is the name of the magazine. All right, and when we see the name of the magazine, then we start asking ourselves this question that, okay, so what's the deal, what's the idea behind the mosquito here? And then we look for words that speak the language that we understand, that explain what the information that they want us to get in this design. So we now have this as the next thing that the people see. Then the next after this is this. All right, and then we now get to this, and then this now comes last. So how this is successful is through the use of weight and scale. All right, all the information in your design project are important. All right, but you can't make everything bold at the same time. Working that way is not going to give room for contrast, and it's not going to make the design look successful. How we make every information in our design project easy to access is through the use of weight and scale, which is what this designer did here. And another thing I want to teach you guys here is how to call attention to small elements in our design project. Because the size of this mosquito is so small, that's why the designer decided to give more room, all right, for this content here to breathe. Because if you have all this information too close to it, it's going to be difficult for the viewers to see the mosquito. So because the mosquito is small, the designer understands the principle of design. So he decided, or he or she decided, to give space around the mosquito so people find it easy to see the mosquito. This is a beautiful touch here. That's for this, and let's go straight to our last design. All right, so the reason why I decided to save this design is because I know so many of you have never tried this before. I'm saying this because of the way this designer converted a 3D object to a picture frame. So I'm saying this here now because, okay, if you look at this object here, there's a 3D cube here. All right, I know so many of you don't know that. Okay, so there's a 3D cube here. So we have the repetition of the, that cube in this project. All right, so this designer used the cube, the 3D cube, to achieve this frame here, and then we now have the names of the characters in the cube. And what I really love about what this designer did in this project is the use of Unity. And like I always say to you guys, Unity is very, very important in graphic design, making it look like your elements belong together. And that's what this designer did here. So if you look at the names of the characters here, sorry, I don't speak Chinese, so I don't really understand the symbols here. All right, but I hope you guys get my point here. So the designer still continue with the flow of the 3D on, the names of each of the character here. And this really made the layout successful. So but if you're trying to repeat this move in your project, please make sure that the information you are placing on this type of frame is bold and there's enough space between them, because if you don't allow space between the letters, it's going to be difficult for people to read the information that you have here, all right, on this side of the frame. All right, so please take note of this. And this is where I'm going to stop now. But before I go, I want to quickly say this to you guys. See, the fact that I'm showing you guys this does not mean you have to wait till when you have design projects that are similar to this design that I review here. No, the idea here is for you to have an idea of what made the design I review here successful, and see how you can apply the move to your next project. All right, so you don't have to wait till when you have designs that are similar to the designs I review here. What I'm doing in this video is just to help you with knowing how to notice little details that make design project look successful. So whenever you see any designs that look successful to you, take your time to check if the things I mentioned in the designs I review, if you're going to find those things in those designs. The more you do this, the more you help yourself with finding it easy to achieve good design composition. I'm sure you learned from this tutorial, and if you have not subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the post notification bell so you get notified when I post my tutorials. Now guys, let's touch lives together. Share this video with other creatives and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. If there's anything you want to share with me, drop it in the comment section of this video. I'll do my best to reply you. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.